An entrepreneur is rewarding, ass-kicking,
risk-driven,
probably a somewhat crazy person who is trying to make an impact and start something from nothing. It's exciting, invigorating, infuriating.
optimistic.
Entrepreneur is someone who's willing to try something new and seeking to create something valuable for customers, whoever your customer is.
So the Food+City Challenge Prize is really unusual from other challenge prizes around the food space. So we focus on the supply chain, that really icky, invisible, but all essential part of the supply chain, getting food to people across space. We're delighted. We get these entrepreneurs sharing with us their stories about how they solve this problem in their unique culture.
As an entrepreneur, you have this big dream, you have this big innovation. But one thing you don't know is how market is gonna respond to your product, to your innovation. And once you take to the market, you find a very big rejection. The question is, as an entrepreneur, how do you take that? So for me, the challenge is you need to take that positively. You need to listen to the customer, because at the end of the day, there's what you're building and there's what the customer wants. So you need to bring them together and respond to that positively and go back to the customer.
The reason I started my company is that I discovered the benefits of beekeeping for rural communities could not be realized unless we fixed the supply chain problem. That became clear to me. But I'm not a supply chain expert. And so being part of this competition has put me in touch with big company supply chain experts across the United States. And I've already really tangibly benefited from the advice they've given me and the connections that they've given me.
What attracted me about Food+City and the challenge is that you've got this inherently kind of behind the scenes supply chain challenge that really manifests in impact on food experiences for consumers. By making a better fresh food supply chain, we can solve environmental challenges, we can solve human health challenges, and I think that's a really worthy goal.
It's really evolved over time, and this is the first year that we're embedding it within the South by Southwest program, really to make it possible for people who are traveling on their own nickel to participate on this, to meet other people, take advantage of other connections they're going to make at South by Southwest, and also to hear other programs that are being given here at South by Southwest on this topic.
South by is like the be-all and end-all for exposure for this. It couldn't get any better, actually. And the good news now is it had a lot of Austinites originally. Now it's become so international that when a company comes, and pitches, they could network into the world with just the connections they've made.
The exposure that we get being part of South by and Food+City has been tremendous. I've had meetings requested already just from people who have seen us in an itinerary that I would have killed for in the past. So this is amazing for us. Another big portion is we get to be part of this bigger cohort of food companies that are going through and experiencing South by all together, which is really great because we have a very unique perspective on this entire world. And so, being able to kind of filter all that stuff from South by through the vision of our food supply chain and this future world of ag, it's been really great.
There's definitely a stamp of authenticity when you get past the preliminary judging, and if you get into the finals, that somebody's vetted you. So there's some brand authenticity. Obviously, being associated with South by is marketable globally. People know the South by brand, and being associated with that gives us a wide platform to speak from, but also some authority behind what we're saying.
Yeah, well, I love the Food+City initiative because it's all about engaging entrepreneurs with creative solutions for how we're going to bring food to cities, right? And some really creative pitches and great proof of concept in what they're doing. So they're obviously focused on solving real needs with some pretty creative solutions.